Yeah, that he wasn't dead.
Impossible.
And like a, you know.
Oh, oh.
Because even his body went missing, if you know what I mean. Well, we learned about that earlier.
Gramps?
I'm pleased to see you again, Milliam. Greetings to you as well, Class 7. And to your esteemed instructor. And to you, Your Grace.
You! How are you still alive?
How indeed. Perhaps the years have dimmed your eyesight, or perhaps I'm a body double. Whatever the truth may be, I think that's the least of your worries right now.
Did he have a body double?
All you need to know is that our loyal ally, Rufus Alborea, will be bringing the situation in Erebonia under control. And he'll do so with minimal conflict, while ensuring that the Noble Alliance's power is deeply diminished. That was the task I entrusted to him, and in that he shall not fail me.
As ever, it's an honor to serve you, Your Excellency.
Okay. I didn't say any of this coming, to be honest.
This is a dream. This has to be a dream.
Crow's still dead, isn't he?
As obsessed as Crow was with making it happen, I had a feeling all along you weren't really dead.
Did you really know?
You made it quite clear that you were someone not to be underestimated. Back when we were working with you regarding the situation in Liberl.
What?
I'm afraid I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
I'm amazed you can say that with a straight face.
You're referring to those steam tanks and dealing with the aftermath of the Hommel incident, I take it?
But I could never have predicted you would have taken a branch of the 13 factories under your control.
Was Hamel not where Joshua was from? And that was what started the 100-Day War?
What exactly do you plan to do?
Is that not obvious? I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
What?
I'll allow you to leave this time, witch. Slink back to your master and the rest of that brood of serpents and tell them, if they even think of trying to stand in my way, I'll crush them beneath my heel.
Vita? Wait! I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Give my regards to the Elder. And I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you all. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
You...
Vita.
She could have at least given us a chance to speak as well.
You've all done excellent work. Icy Maiden, White Rabbit, Scarecrow, and you, Jade.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm overjoyed to see
Who's
that you're
Jade Root?
alive.
Can't say I honestly thought you were dead in the first place.
Well, if anyone could survive being shot through the chest, it'd be you, so I did wonder.
I don't imagine you intend to reveal your secret to cheating death, do you?
And Rob, you have such a splendid conundrum to puzzle over. This castle will return to its original form within a few hours, but our work is far from over. I'll be giving all of you new assignments. As always, I expect only the best from each of you.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Man, Things are about to get busy.
I wonder what I should do.
Rufus, I want the situation here resolved within the week. As soon as you have things under control, move forward with the occupation of Crossbow.
Occupation?
What?
With
We did
pleasure,
find out
Your
in Azure that
Excellency.
they did take over Crossbell. Found that out in the end of Azure.
I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything. Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather.
And everyone, to be
I'd
honest.
say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you? Man, same place I shot Osborne, too. Karma's a bitch, huh?
Rain!
Here we go.
Rain, don't.
That's really not a good idea!
Why not?
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you. You're supposed to be dead. But in the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He didn't get revenge on you. Was everything he did? Was his whole life for nothing?
Reen. Reen.
That's enough. Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
What?
What?
Did the Chancellor save him? What the hell? Is that his father?
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child.
The Chancellor's Reen's father?
I see you finally remembered the truth.
What the hell?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
What?
And who better to assist me than a national hero?
I did not see that coming, I'll be honest. I didn't see Crow dying either, like. 50 Mirror. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Still can't get over Osborne as Reen's dad. But why did he abandon him? So he's given to the Schwarzer family by the Chancellor. So does that mean Baron Schwarzer is friendly with the Chancellor? That's Fee. That's Elliot. Macias. If you look at all their families, they've lost their parents, like or one of their parents, if you know what I mean. Except for Gaius. Yeah, Gaius didn't. It was an amazing fight at the end, like, but so many questions that need answered. Like Vita was saying that she advanced the plan. Her plan was never to release the Vermilion thing. It was just for the Arshan and Azure to fight. That's Crow. I know that much. Kind of strange. So if the plan has advanced and now the Chancellor's taken over that plan, what the hell does that mean? And then they said that they were gonna, you know, take over Crossbell as well. We knew that they entered into it and their army took over parts of it through Azure. You know, Trails and Azure, or Trails to Azure, I think it was. Who's this? That's Crow. Wait a minute. I'm interested to see what happens in Trails of Cold Steel 3 now. Because 3 and 4 have nothing to do. We don't know anything about it, if you know what I mean. Trails 1 and 2 are sort of moved along with 0 and Azure, but this is all different from 3 and 4. We know nothing about it, if you know what I mean. Other than the takeover Crossbell, if you know what I mean. Okay. I have to say I have liked Cold Steel 2. So I've been interesting, but there's so many questions I need answered. And that's just doing my head in. Final forward, relentless end. See you. So is that it? No. What? There's more? I thought that was it. Pearl territory of Crossbell, east side, Tangrel Hill. I remember this place. Army, 9th Armor Division. Whose are those tanks? Is that crossbow tank? Or is that Calvert? That's Calvert.
Berg and Guts have been hit! Sir, you can't get people to their airships and train like this. Oxens might be powerful, but they're still tanks!
We don't have to. Just focus on defense. The others will take care of destroying them.
But who's the others? Oh, they have the soldat. Field Army crossbow. Panzer soldat.
Are they the Empire's new
Well, it's
weapons?
Republican Army, so it is Calvert.
How can we compete with something so mobile? There's nothing to fear! They may be mobile, but they're a damn sight easier to handle than that purple devil of Crossbells.
Purple Devil. You talking
What
about that?
Huh?
What the hell?
Ah! Incoming at 3 o'clock!
Hey,
What the hell?
that's Reen. So is Reen taking over Crossbell? Valamar, the Ashen Knight.
Is that?
The Ashen Chevalier, the hero of the Imperial Army.
The area beyond here is Imperial territory. You have no business treading into Crossbell. That was a warning. Try to advance any farther, and I will show no mercy.
So he's in Crossbell?
All units retreat! We're returning to the outskirts of Auterre!
Okay.
Wow, you're amazing. I knew you were the one who ended the Civil War, but seeing you up close, you're really something else.
Not at all. I'm still fairly inexperienced, if you ask me. Recover the wounded and any POWs and return to Tangram Gate. Just remain vigilant until the speech is over.
What? What's
Yes,
that?
sir.
What speech are you talking about? What? The occupation. What the hell?
It's now March, 1205 of the Septian calendar.
Whose voice is this?
Over 2 months have passed since the Azure Tree vanished.
Is this Lloyd? Oh, look at this here. It's Eddie in 3D. Holy frick. Remember this place? Bloody hell.
So much happened during those months. President Croix was arrested.
Yeah.
Crossbell's movement for independence was promptly declared invalid.
Mm-hmm.
And before anyone could process what was going on, Speaker McDowell became Mayor McDowell.
Okay.
The war in Erebonia came to an end sooner than anyone had anticipated, but it was quickly followed by the invasion of Crossbell.
Okay. Oh, there's the wee girl. Can't remember her name, like, but. So, Heimdall is basically taking over.
Gorelia Fortress, which once served as the only physical link between the two nations, was no more. But that proved to be little more than a temporary setback for the Imperial Army, who acted by flying hundreds of tanks over the state from a vast airship. In no time at all, Crossbell was occupied.
Was that the Nobles airship, I take it? We're going to see Arios McLean.
The Calvard Republic, which had been wrapped up in its own share of chaotic internal disputes, finally reacted to Erebonia's bold invasion in turn. They began with sending its cutting-edge armored airborne divisions into Crossbell, hoping to force the Empire out of the region completely.
Hey, there's our build, or the Lloyd's building, sorry. And there's the kitty cat. What the hell? Soldiers is sitting there. The triple S.
But every attempt they made resulted in failure, as they were repelled effortlessly by one soldat after another. And today, at Orcus Tower, the new seat of Crossbell's government, the new rulers of Crossbell rose to deliver a rousing speech.
Who's the new rulers? Or is that like Heimdall, the Chancellor? Seat of government, Orcus Tower. This place looks amazing, by the way. Let's see if I recognize anyone. Is that McDowell?
Friends and citizens, it brings me great pleasure to stand here among you once again.
So everyone knows he's not dead now.
But even in the midst of such gladness, the specter of the harm Crossbell has visited upon the Empire lingers still. The destruction of Garrelia Fortress and the ensuing civil war it caused has taken a great toll in resources and in lives. The anger, sorrow, and dismay in the hearts of the Erebonian people is still fresh, still too near. But today is a joyous day, a day to put the troubles of the past behind us.
Okay.
Let us join hands and step boldly into the future, leaving our anger and grief behind. Challenges will rise before us, but together we shall meet them. Together, we can rise above the tumult of these troubled times. Men and women, old and young, rich and poor, those from every walk of life can share in these aspirations. Looking toward that goal, there is someone I'd like to introduce to you today. A brilliant young man who played a pivotal role in bringing Erebonia's civil war to its swift conclusion, and the individual most responsible for the historic accomplishment that sees me standing before you today.
Is it Rain? No, Rufus? Oh, is Rufus a new
The first Governor General of Crossbell, Lord Rufus Alberea.
Okay. I don't mind that. Rufus is dead on.
Greetings, friends. It truly lifts my spirits to be here among you. I'm honored to have been entrusted with the profound responsibility of acting as Crossbell's first Governor General. As I'm sure you're all aware, the division between the nobility and the common people is a long-standing part of Erebonian life. Personally, I stand in support of our class system, but I fully expect that one day it will fade away. After all, if each citizen of the Empire conducts themselves with the courage, dignity, and grace expected of a noble, then what difference would remain between myself and any of you? As I hope for that day, allow me to speak not only as your Governor General, but as an individual when I say, in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Eugent III, I hereby proclaim the annexation of Crossbell into the Erebonian Empire.
Okay.
May the goddess above stand witness, and may she forever bless Erebonia and Crossbell with the light of prosperity.
So Rufus Alberea is like the new ruler of Crossbell? Okay.
We've got some real larger-than-life characters in charge of us now.
What? Oh, these ones. Can't remember her name. What's her name again? Grace. Grace Lynn.
Sure, the Imperial Chancellor's intimidating, but he's so charismatic that the people eat up his every word. They love the guy.
Yeah.
I can see why he's the bee's knees over in Heimdall.
The new Governor General's something else too, albeit for different reasons. He's... how to put this? Difficult to hate.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Like, he'd tell you to do something, and the next thing you know, you'd find yourself doing it just to see him crack a smile.
Well, Alberea is the name of one of the top noble houses in the Empire. Top 2, even.
Yep.
Not surprised that the heir of such an affluent family would be popular. But it feels like there's more to him than that.
Yeah, there is.
That's what gets me, though. Those two were on completely opposite sides during the war. So why are they both so buddy-buddy now? Very oddly sudden, in my opinion.
You're telling me. By the sounds of things, Erebonians can't make heads or tails of what's going on with it either. But you know how it is. There's so many rumors springing up thanks to the war, it's hard to tell truth from fiction.
Okay.
Yeah, I've even heard about a 1,000-arch-tall castle appearing in the capital. I mean, that's gotta be made up, right? There's no way something like that's real.
You've got a real short memory if you think that's bull.
Yeah, remember the Azure Tree?
The Azure Tree wasn't that long ago, you know.
Point taken.
What's this?
Yes, this is the office of the Crossbell Times. What? Representative McDowell will be issuing a statement.
What?
Sounds like something big's happening behind the scenes already.
I'll get to gathering some info on what's happening for our international section. Calvard's probably got some good stuff.
Yep.
Works for me. Gotta use those connections of yours for something, after all.
Isn't Reens a spy? Yeah, we found out in Azure he's a spy for... Is it Calvert? Or Liberal? One of the two? I think it's Liberal. Liberal, or whatever.
Our independence came and went like bubbles on the water, and now we aren't even a state anymore. We're in for some tough times ahead.
Yep.
No, they always say that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Yeah.
I won't let those guys outdo me. Chief, let me handle that story.
Okay. So we get to see what happened in Crossbell after Azure as well. That's kind of cool. Okay.
That's all we of Heiue can do for you, I'm afraid.
Heiue? What the heck? Oh, it is Lloyd. Is that Rexia? Cowley.
The guards have been given a little incentive to stay out of your way. You should face no more obstacles in your operation.
Okay.
Thanks, Sal.
It's Lloyd.
Think nothing of it. It's my pleasure to play all the cards I can. The place you're aiming for is where all the information in Crossbell gathers, as well as its Achilles heel. What you're doing does us no shortage of favors, I'll have you know.
Well, just this once, I'm happy to hear that.
Do take care, Yin.
Yin.
My apologies.
Rexia.
Rishia.
Rishia? I thought it
I've
was
received
Rexia.
information that quite a skilled warrior is in Crossbell at the moment.
As have I.
Hey.
Nonetheless, thank you for your warning.
Who's that?
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't want anything happening to a valuable future business partner. I believe that does it for me. I'll be praying for your success.
He's being awfully cooperative, isn't he? Then again, it's not a stretch to think he's only doing it because he's got something up his sleeve.
He's an incredibly shrewd man. Most likely, he's happy to do whatever will shine the most favorable light on him once Crossbell's occupation period is over.
Okay.
True enough. He wouldn't want to screw up his chance to potentially play mediator between Crossbell and the Republic. I get the feeling he'd get along great with Lecter. He's our ally for now, but there's no guarantee how long that'll last.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's in our best interest to remain wary of him. Still, if working with him helps protect those I care about most, then I'll gladly do so.
Okay.
Likewise.
In the Geo front? Yeah. Lord Banning. Rexia Teo. Rexia Mayo, sorry.
Tio said to aim for the area up ahead. Crossbell's future rests in our hands. So let's get moving.
Right.
For this chapter alone, you will make your way through a dungeon controlling police detective Lloyd Bannings and Arkansas performer Rexia Mayo. And Overdrive are available to them. Okay. Yeah. Rising Sun 2, okay. Okay. But with that, I'm actually going to end off the stream here for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. I will be back with more action after Christmas. So everyone, please do have an enjoyable Christmas. And I'll hopefully see you on Tuesday for a bit more action. It might be Wednesday, but hopefully we'll be back. And we'll see how we go with this here. But thank you all, as always, for the continued support. Be that through hitting that follow button on Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or follow me on Twitter/X. It is much appreciated. Thank you all for doing that. And I'll hopefully see you in the not too distant future for some more streaming action. But enjoy the rest of your Christmas with your families and all. And I will see you on the flip side. Peace out. Bye for now. Bye 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 bye.